Good morning. This is Miss Ross. We're going to be talking about types of data today. So go ahead and label your piece of paper types of data. Data, data, tomato, tomato, however you want to say it. Okay. All right. So the first type of data we're going to do today is called categorical. Okay. That's a big word and it sounds really weird. So write that down, categorical. Okay. So you guys have all heard of categories. A category is just like names, okay? It's names of things. So we used to, when I was a child, we would play a game in the yard where all of us would line up on one side and there was a person in the middle and we were all trying to race to the other side. And the name of the game was called categories. And so the kid in the middle would yell sodas, and we would all yell out different types of sodas. So the category was sodas, and we would yell Mountain Dew, and they go no. And we would yell, Dr. Pepper, no. And we would yell Pepsi, and then the kid in the middle would go yes, and we would run, and we would take across the field, and we would all try to get past the person in the middle. But the name of the game was categories because it was names of things. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here, names of things. So different types of categories would be favorite music. That would be a category. Eye color. Foods. These things will have names, okay? So categorical data is data that can be organized into categories. It is shown in bar graphs. All right, so let's just say that we did a poll of all the kids in Miss Ross and Miss Hendricks' room, okay? And when we did the poll, the eyes in the classroom were either green, you can write that down here, they were blue, they were brown, or they were hazel, okay? All right, so that is the line across the bottom. Okay, so that's our x-axis. And then our y-axis stands for the number of kids. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this is a good time to talk about how in between 0 and 2 is 1. So even if you don't see it there, it's there. So in between 2 and 4, 3 is in the middle there. Okay, so let's say we had 3 green. You would draw a bar to 3, and you can color it green if you'd like to. I'm going to color it green. And then let's say we had 8 blue. So we're going to come to the blue line, and obviously on a real chart paper, this would be much more organized. So we had 8 blue. And then maybe brown, we had 12 because brown is the most common eye color, right? But as I was saying, notice how this is organized into categories. It's names. What is on the x-axis is always going to be names of things. And then hazel. Hazel is a mixture between, let's say hazel is 4. Hazel is a mixture between brown and green. Okay, so that's categorical data. Categorical data is always arranged by names. It's in categories, okay? All right, so let's say, let's go to the next type of data. Next type of data is going to be numerical, okay? So let's write that down. Numerical data. All right, and numerical data is all about numbers. Does that make sense? Because it's the word, this is number without a B in it. So this is numbers. This asks the questions, how many? It'll say how many. Okay, how many? It could be how much, but it's going to give you a number amount. And these are organized in line plots. So let's take down our definition. Numerical data is data organized by numbers. And I'm going to explain more in a minute. Okay, it is shown with line plots. Line plots, not line graphs, okay, line plots. Now, a line plot looks like this. Okay, so we're gonna make a line plot that shows the height of students. So, and height is a number. That's right, height is a number, okay? So we're gonna label this height of students, and we're gonna start with 52 down here, and we're gonna space them out, and we're gonna go all the way up to 66. So 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Let's stop at 63, okay? So what you would do is you would measure all of the students and you would organize their heights using a line plot. And I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Let's say we had one student who was 52 inches, so you would make 1x. Let's say we have one student who was 54, so you'd make 1x. Maybe 3 that are 55, 4 that are 56, 2 that are 57, none that are 58, 1 that is 59, 3 that are 60, none that are 61, none that are 62, and 1 that is 63, okay? So each X represents a kid, but notice how the data is gathered by numbers. Up here, it was by names, it was categories, but for numerical data, it's line plots and you have numbers across the bottom. So you could write these examples down up here. Line plots would be how you would organize height, weight, times, like if kids were racing, or numbers. Okay, so these are all numerical data. So we could do questions like, how many brothers and sisters do you have? How many brothers? Bye, babies. I'll see you later. Sorry, that was my kids. They're leaving for their classes. We could do, what's your weight? And by the way, it's not polite to ask people that. Don't do that. Especially don't ask Ms. Ross her weight. Vertical leap. So how high can you jump? What's your vertical jump? Okay. But notice how all of these will have a number answer. And you would organize this data with a line plot. Okay, tomorrow we will get into line graphs, which is change over time. But these are the two most simple ones that you're going to be required to know. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Oh, and please don't forget to take a 1 minute video, a 1 second video of this and submit it.